Okay, so let's do a few examples here. Before I do that, there's a couple of things I want to make sure you understand. If I want to take the square root of a number, so let's say, let's take one that we're familiar with, 144, okay? And I want to take the square root of this number. There are actually two square roots, okay? Every positive number will actually have two square roots, because when I take the square root, it's actually plus or minus the square root of 144. And the reason why is it's going to be plus or minus 12, because think about the definition of the square root. It's whatever number, right? The square root of a number is whatever number I can square to get back to that number. So if I'm looking at 144 and I say, okay, the square root of 144 is 12, that means 12 squared will equal 144, which is correct. But don't forget, negative 12 squared also will give you 144. So there are always two answers for the square root of any positive number. Now, in the trades, we very rarely ever use negative square roots. Okay, now if we wanted to, now here's the thing. If we wanted, and this is for the textbook and anytime you see this, if we wanted the negative square root, we would just put the negative sign out in front. If we want both the positive and the negative, we would put plus minus in front, okay? And like here, if we want the positive square root, we'll either have positive or nothing at all, because if there's nothing there, it's assumed to be positive. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so let's get started. So what number squared is going to give us 81? That's going to be 9. Okay, because 9 squared is 81. What number squared will give me 361? That's going to be 19. Okay, because 19 squared is 361. If you don't believe me, square it. So we get 10 squared is 100, right? And then we get 10 times 9 is 90, but that's doubled because we've got to cross multiply this way. So that's 180, so that's 280 plus 81, which gives us 361. Okay. Now, what about 289? The square root of 289, what number squared will give us 289? Well, that's going to be 17. Because 17 squared is 289. And again, 10 times 10, so again, if you do it in your head, it's 10 times 10 is 100, plus 70, plus another 70, which is 140, so that gives me 240, and then plus 49, which gives me 289. Okay? So, it works. And that's it. Have a great day.